About everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry, the officials did as well.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Right to the air goes Nix. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Turn there, 17 yards. And it'll be Titan football. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night, and by the way, laid a pretty good hug on the commissioner going across the stage. But we knew he had a chance to be the starter week 1. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's exactly how things have played out.
Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Now, I know we're only 2 plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. He'll try and do this himself. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back when he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Fielded at about the 28. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Ward off the play fake. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the gun, Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Tennessee. 44 yards. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. But it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos are able to recover. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. They'll run up the gut with Thomas. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Here's 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of 5.
Working out of the gun is Nix. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Play action now, Ward. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll make it 2nd down. To throw, here's Ward. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Titans. Gunnar Helm, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Slide for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now it's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How do they get in there and knock another one away? You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now as he's on to punt for Denver. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. DK to return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Titans now just about ready to take over. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg, Ward. They'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. John Franklin Myers able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Throwing now, Ward. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And getting this just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. Nice third down conversion at even 20 yards. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Ward. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Corner blitz got home there. Pat Surtain, the one that dropped him.
It's 2nd down.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Ready.
Now Ward. And that would be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go. Wrap the lead.
Ward. The back foot throw there is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
To throw is Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. To throw, here's Nix. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Nix to the air. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Back to throw. Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down, all right? This is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution. But they're certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
A first red zone chance of the new season now as they come up 1st and goal. Dobbins is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. But here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Got an open man. It's Washington.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down. A gain of 5. And the Titans.
Here's Pollard again. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Ward. That's into the hands of Manor. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Nick Bonito in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Nix going to keep this himself. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the
Here we
pickup.
go.
2nd down 6.
Here's Ward. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. The Titans on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing is Ward. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And Denver getting set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do this thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. Big Joe can see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll get back complete to Franklin. And he will have the Broncos first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Nix. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing in their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt again, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He'll try and do this himself. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
65.
Pollard will take it up the gut. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw is Ward. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Moore. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. Still going inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If this is all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out come the Titans now. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run out, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Let's go now.
The tight end in motion right. 2nd down, Pollard again. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running the jet sweep with Ridley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll try to run the option here. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Titans.
A nice completion there for the 1st down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals?
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. But he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only do they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Ward throwing after the interception. his throw is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The Titans on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Moore. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Titans. Alec Nielmaner with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. An extra point by Sly is up and good. And we got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Sheds off the tackle. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he looked to add to him with another drive here. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Riley Moss takes him down defensively. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Operating from the gun. Moore. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would say, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll try to pick it up himself. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Normally I I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already showed in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And this defense not ready for that one. He's going to take this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. That's taken in by Franklin. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing Nix. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Nix from the shotgun. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Here's Nix once more. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will tie us at 24 all. Or maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission on time. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Today is the day, the debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. and it's the rookie from Texas, Jaden Blue. He's going to get into the end zone here, 5 yards on the rushing touchdown. The Cowboys come out on top, and Brian Schottenheimer has his first W as the head coach of Big D. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will ring them down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. To throw, here's Ward. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Plain and simple. That's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground with Dallas. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
The 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Right, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Fair catch.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Tennessee offense set to go again. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't having with, because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They go play action to Ward. Across the middle and into the hands of Ridley.
Hold it there.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. From the 43, here's a second down and 9. Ward. A short throw taken in by Conquo. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Now a give here to Pollard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Well, that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
A short throw taken in by Conquo. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Off the bootleg, Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A field goal would give them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Now Ward. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That's good.
Here we go.
Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. Slide on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a Tennessee score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it'll be Titan football. Ward off the play fake. Complete to Washington. Another completion there. And you think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but Charles, I think maybe an extra burden, too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that justifies why you were taken #1. You're fine with that. If you don't play well, it can be an albatross.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Going to run again here with Pollard. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they go a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll go with a keeper. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Throwing now, Ward. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. They'll run. Here's Pollard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Off the bootleg, here's Nix. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. And nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
Working out of the gun is Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Nix. And the Titan defense steps up here. Down he goes. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel. This is where that that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding the clock.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third down and 2.
And another fullback trying to push the pile. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
The backup Stidham, his first throw. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And now a fake there, the jet sweep as they'll give to Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here we go, start.
Brings up 2nd and
In motion, the tight end. Play fake, here's Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Hold the set.
A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Ward. And down he goes. The second back right around the 41-yard line. Nick Bonito able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
a 58-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. This one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
Certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
The 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not that one.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Nicholas Morrow on the tackle. Turnover on down.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Ward.
35-yard line.
And that is incomplete.
Ready, set.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
And 9 yards to
65.
To throw is Ward. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good. Quad Titans. First down.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, a 22-yard scamper. And the Titans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together. Nix to the air. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
First down. First and 10.
To throw, here's Nix. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Here's Nix. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And he is going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker, and they will fail to convert here on 4th down. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Running right, it's Pollard. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
Cowboy 80.
Ward now working out of the gun. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd.
A handoff running left is Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Amari Hooker. to take it down to about the 35 here. 180 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Let's go. Let's go.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And he stopped immediately there. Third down and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
Trying to run forward, Pollard. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Titans first down.
Here's Pollard again. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
Brings up second
Cook
and
19.
at the 34-yard line.
They go play action with Ward. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down.
Here we go. Set. 19.
Looking to throw. Ward. He'll try and do this himself. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another first and 10. Back to throw. Ward. The RPO will keep that into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Cam Ward now with his third touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Titans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets it out past the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Broncos first down.
Throwing Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball with a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
The tackle by P.J. Watt. It's a pickup of 6.
Come on.
Brings up second and 4.
Hot 70,
At
hot
the
70.
41-yard line.
A give to Pollard running left. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. 3rd and 8. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. This is brought in at the 21. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
Their own 35-yard line.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Second and 6.
On play action, here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Nix from the shotgun. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
11 more yards.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And boy, another ill-advised throw there. As that wound up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And now here's another interception. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Titans, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back.